everyone, this is Tami. I'm from the blog Nutmeg Notebook, where I teach people how to make whole food, plant-based, healthy, delicious food. Today I'm going to talk to you about how we take our pre-baked Japanese sweet potatoes, Hana yams, and garnet yams, and how we like to heat those up in our Breville Smart Oven air fryer. So our favorites are the Hanas and the Japanese sweet potatoes because they're so creamy and sweet, and we oven bake them and then we put them in the refrigerator. So this is a Japanese sweet potato and this is a Hana yam. So this one's purple, this one's kind of tan. Inside the potato is a creamy color and they're so delicious. So we like to bake these in a preheated 400-degree oven for about an hour and 20 minutes, depending on how big they are. If you cook them long enough, they get all caramely and soft inside and really sweet. If you get them and bake them and they're kind of dry, you probably didn't cook them long enough. They take a little bit longer than the garnet yams just to get them nice and caramelized and really sweet. You want those natural sugars to come out and get really sweet. So we do that. We batch prep those once a week, and then we put them in open containers in our refrigerator so that they won't get soggy, and then we pull them out as we want to use them. So I'm just going to show you, and you can see like this is kind of sticky because this one is really super sweet. So this Hana I'm going to take and I'm going to cut it in half. So then you can see what the inside looks like. And this one I'm going to score because I'm going to show you different ways that we like to prepare them. We buy the organic ones, and so we do eat the skin, and the skin gets really crispy and delicious in the Breville Smart Oven Air. So I'm going to put it on the rack, but I want to tell you about the rack first. So this is the frying rack, the air frying rack for the Breville Smart Oven Air, and this is a grill mat. We have these listed on our Amazon affiliate page, and we have just found that the racks by themselves, if you put something ooey gooey and sticky on it like a yam, that they ooze and they make a terrible mess on the racks, and these racks are really difficult to clean. So we bought these little mats. They're called grill mats, and we'll link to them for you. And then my husband Tom cut them to fit because they're a little bit bigger, and then we just put them in here. Then we can just put this whole thing in the sink in hot soapy water, let it soak a bit, and they wash up really nice. So that's why we like them. So I've scored this, and we're going to put that one in the air fryer. This one I'm going to flatten with the palm of my hand. We like them this way too. This, when you do it like this, it can get pretty crispy, which is really fun. So just like that, we'll put that there. And you can put a little bit of seasoning on those. So I have the local spicery cinnamon, or I have the local spicery gingerbread. And both of these are delicious. They're organic. The gingerbread has ginger, cinnamon, cloves, nutmeg, and cardamom in it. So I think we'll do a little bit of cinnamon on these. We'll just sprinkle a little bit on like this. Oh, cinnamon's so good. And then when it's in the air fryer and it heats up, it's going to make the kitchen smell delicious. So these make great snacks, dessert. You could almost make a meal out of it. It's so good. Okay, so the Japanese sweet potato, I'm going to cut it. And I'm also going to flatten it a little bit. And then I'm going to do something a little bit different with this. I wanted a dessert one night, and so I came up with this based on what I had. Oh, you see that little bit of juice there that oozed out? I'm going to capture that and put it back on there because that's sugar. It's really sweet and yummy. Now I'm going to take some banana slices And I'm just going to layer those over that potato. And this is going to make a delicious dessert. It kind of reminds me a little bit of an apple fritter. Of course, we like eating these just plain as well. We can take them with us in foil as a snack. In cold, we don't mind them cold. Can heat them up though as well. So you see there. Then I just have, I think this is an envy apple, and I've just sliced it thin. And I'm just going to layer some of the apple over that banana. Now the banana is nice and sweet. It's a really ripe one. So that's going to keep this super moist and delicious. There we go. And then on this one, I'm going to use a little bit of the gingerbread seasoning. So we'll just sprinkle some of that over. You could use cinnamon, and if you don't have a gingerbread seasoning, you could just make up your own with those ingredients. Sprinkle just a little bit of each over and it would be delicious. Now I don't preheat my air fryer. I just always set it usually to 400 for whatever I'm making, and I put everything in a cold oven, and about 20 minutes is usually about right, but you know, that can vary depending on how much moisture there is in the sweet potatoes and how big they are. So we're going to move over to the Breville and put these in and get them started. So the nice thing about the Breville is it does tell you on the door which rack they go on for which function you're using. I already have it set to air fry 400 degrees for 20 minutes, and I'm just going to push start. Okay, so I've already pulled them out of the oven. I pulled them at 18 minutes because it looked like the apples were just getting a little done on the edges. So I went ahead and pulled them, and I just wanted to show you how everything looks. So this is the Hannah yam that I scored, and we'll just put a little extra seasoning on it and get rid of my oven mitt. You really need to use oven mitts when you pull that out because that rack is super hot. So the local spicery has an online website. Go to localspicery.com and you can order directly from them. And I love their spices. Those are organic and absolutely delicious. What I like about scoring it is if I want to cut this up and like put it over my chopped salad, I can do that because it's already scored. If I left it in there a little bit longer, which I could, it would get a little bit crispier and that would be so delicious. So you can make it as crispy as you want or not. Now for the apple and banana one, I went ahead and drizzled it with a little bit of California Balsamics pomegranate. I love these vinegars. They are flavored vinegars. They're made here in California. The balsamic comes from Italy, and then Thomas at California Balsamic is very creative, and he comes up with all these amazing flavors. If you put Nutmeg Notebook in the message box at checkout, you can get 2 free trial sizes and put the flavors in the box that you would like to try. And with your order, Thomas will send you 2 free trial size bottles. So here is my finished product. It smells amazing. This is going to be dessert for Tom and I tonight. Good thing I made 2 of them so we don't have to fight over it, although one is bigger than the other, so I'm not sure who's going to get which one. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate it. If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up. Please be sure to subscribe to my channel so you won't miss any new videos, and hop on over to nutmegnotebook.com to my blog. I always do a companion blog post for the videos. There's hundreds of recipes on there that we have yet to make videos for, and if you subscribe to Nutmeg Notebook, the blog, you'll get 2 exclusive recipes that are only for subscribers, plus you'll get a bonus. So go ahead and do that. The subscribe button is at the top of the blog, and we would appreciate that. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Tami, and I help you get healthy and stay healthy, one meal at a time.